at the end of this month. Well, this afternoon, almost 24 hours after people started caucusing in Iowa, we're finally seeing the first results.
Yeah, caucus confusion caused a big bump for the Democrats in the race for the White House. Q13's Matt Lorch is here with a look at what went wrong last night. But first, the results from Iowa, which were just announced.
We have waited long enough, right? So let's get right to it. Here are the results out of Iowa, with 62% reporting from all 99 counties in that state. This is where we stand, and I gotta say, somewhat of a shocker. Mayor Pete Buttigieg is leading the all-important race for delegates, followed by Bernie Sanders, Warren, Biden, and Klobuchar. Tonight, because it took so long, many are calling the Iowa caucuses an embarrassment, raising the question if they should be scrapped next time around. With each hour without a winner from Iowa, the caucus story grew more chaotic. And when the state's Democratic Party did release the results a day late, it was incomplete.
The bottom line is that we hit a stumbling block on the back end of the reporting of the data. But the one thing I want you to know, we know this data is accurate.
I just don't understand what that means, to release half of the data. So I think they ought to get it together and release all of the data.
The Iowa Democratic Party has not been able to come up with timely election results.
So what went wrong? More than 1,600 Iowa caucus precincts tried to report their choices to the Iowa Democratic Party. The party says there were inconsistencies as a new app was reporting out partial information. The party also says it was not a cybersecurity problem. It's now a political problem.
When you expect the results and you don't get them, you are disappointed.
President Trump criticizing Democrats for the confusion, tweeting in part, quote, "The Democrat caucus is an unmitigated disaster. Nothing works, just like they ran the country." The Iowa Democratic Party said today the systems were tested by independent cybersecurity consultants. But Homeland Security contends it tried to work with Democrats to test the app, but they were refused.
Given the amount of scrutiny that we have on election security these days, this is a concerning event, and it really goes to the public confidence of our elections.
The race goes on, with the field shifting focus to New Hampshire, where voters head to the polls for the